So this is just an overview of my project. The purpose of the project is to create a game that combines aspects of online and local multiplayer games. So here I'm just on the menu screen, so you can see you go back and forth in the menus. For the purpose of this video, I'll just go in a private game to showcase that the game ID works. So here, if I create a game with the game ID, it'll go to a waiting screen. If I try and create another game, the same game ID, it doesn't work. If I join that game, it shows on both screens that the game's been found, and they load in. There's a countdown of the game, and then it starts. And you can see if you move one character around, one character moves with WASD, the other moves with arrow keys, and you can see they're moving on both clients. If I move the other character on the other device, see it updates on both screens, and press spacebar to shoot, and both players shoot at the same time. If I just move around a bit more. For the purposes of this video, the rounds are 30 seconds long, but in the actual game they'll be 3 minutes. And then here it's saying the score in between rounds. And after each round, the losing team can pick an effect that makes it so that they have to work closer as a team. So if I just pick the tether effect, which means that the teammates have to stay closer to each other, if I just try and move around once the game starts, see, I can't move any further away from my teammate here. And here I'm using vectors, the magnitude, to calculate the distance between the two players. If I just move up here to demonstrate eliminating a player, you see you have 10 ammo for each character. Once the ammo runs out, it reloads automatically. Player's been eliminated, and then it respawns after a certain amount of time. So here, blue will win the round, obviously. The winner, I should say, is the team with the most tiles of their color at the end of the round. So here, the pink team will get to pick the effect because they're lost. So if I just choose friendly fire, which means that you can damage your own teammate, and I'll just demonstrate that once the round starts. So you can obviously kill your own teammate now, so you have to be really careful where you're shooting. The whole purpose is to get you to work more cooperatively with your teammate rather than just shooting blindly and hoping that you win the game. Some crucial things I forgot to mention. If you move over a grey tile or a tile that's not your colour, it'll change to your colour, and the team with the most tiles their colour at the end wins, and it's the team that wins 3 rounds is the winner of the entire game. So blue is the loser of that round, so they get to pick the effect this time. So if I choose Team Heal here, staying close to your teammate heals you. So if I just, when I load in, I do some damage to my teammate using the friendly fire effect. And then if you move close to your teammate, you can see over time the health gradually goes back up. So if I just move the other players down, obviously they can't move on their own because of the tether. So you have to really keep these effects in mind when you're playing, and they stack up. So obviously the more rounds you play, the more effects, so the harder it will get. See there, I was doing damage, but I didn't actually kill them because of the team heal effect. So now pink team has 3 wins, so they win the whole game. And here both players are displayed the final game over message, and we're back at the menu screen.